How we doing, Pisces? I got some great news, right? Okay, so I got a hold of like this old woman's like biscuit recipe, and I just made them and they're in the oven. So I'm gonna have to pause this in about 20 minutes or 10 or whatever, and just go check on them, and then I'll show them to you. Oh, I can't wait. They're good folks. Biscuits are like my favorite thing, and I'm always looking for like the best recipes. So I think I found one. So I'm pretty excited. How are we doing today, Pisces? I hope everybody's doing good. I have so yeah, I went outside earlier today. You'll see my arms start to swell up. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Went outside for 3 minutes tops, and I have 12 mosquito bites all over me. And I live in the south, so they're the size of hummingbirds. Yeah, so it's super fun. I do personal readings. It's in my email. It's in the description box. You just type more and more, whatever. It's my email. It's just gonna be a phone call with me. All right, Pisces, let's do it. What do we got for you? You hold on to something? Okay. You're holding on to something because you can't take action because there's conflict in the middle of it. And you know what? I'm almost about to shave it off. I know I always keep saying it, but I think today's the day. Pisces. Okay. So yeah, it's you. Okay. So now, okay, you have to leave something because okay, look, this is the Four of Wands, right? This is ultimate stability, right? Or twin flame, higher level soulmate, whatever else. But there's four people in this card, and I don't like that. Okay, let's just go ahead and say that. All right, Pisces, what do we got? What do we got for you, Pisces? What do we got for you, Pisces? You're manifesting something else because you are out in the cold. Somebody has done something here to leave you out in the cold, or you're locked in your head about how to get on this path to begin with here. This is the Queen of Cups. And you've been out in the cold because somebody has done something to you. Okay. Give me one more for Pisces, but it's just left you this. It's left you kind of like locked, I guess. It's the best feeling I have for it. Yeah, yeah. Look at that, the moon. Okay, this is well, absolutely. This is Cancer Pisces is you, but there's something else going on here. I'm gonna find. Yep, look at that. Look at that. What you thought you had, the whole Ten of Cups and everything else, actually was a Ten of Swords because somebody threw somebody else into the into the party here, and then now it's left you completely locked in your head and out in the cold and trying to figure out how to move with all of your emotions, or this was all done in secret and you found out about it. Yep, look at that, and you've had to be incredibly strong for it. Got it. Okay. Well, what do you want to do? I'm here in this deck, so let's do it. The font is really small in this deck, so you'll see a little squinting. I do have my glasses someplace. No idea where they are. They're just reading glasses. I can see actually quite well until like itty bitty font. And this card is no exceptions. Look at this. Can you read that really, really well? Just say no. Just because I'm always like, is that? All right, Pisces, let's see. I cannot wait for those biscuits. I can't wait for wait to show them to you. So hopefully they're great. Buttermilk and butter and all those things, and oh, it's gonna be fantastic. Queen of Cups. All right. Yeah, Phoenix. Look, you're having to rise up. You are manifesting magician. You are manifesting you to get more strength here to get up from this because it just about killed you. Yeah, it did. Whatever this is, really, really went after your heart. Yeah, it did. This doesn't have to be you. This could, I mean, it doesn't have to be this other person. This could be anybody, right? You could be cross-watching for this person, or this is you, and you're being picked up in a cross. Whatever this is, I'm feeling cross-watcher. That's why I'm said it, and I don't generally ever say that. Queen of Pentacles. What is this? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. Queen of Cups again. Queen of Cups on the Queen of Cups. This is you. You have a lot of things going on emotionally in your heart and everything else, and you know you have to leave something, but you almost feel so broken or damaged or whatever else that you're having a hard time doing it after a third party. Or, no, I'm not going to even or that. With the King of Pentacles now and the Three of Wands, okay, I'm not looking at that as manifestations coming in. I'm looking at it as there's, you know, too many people at the party. Let's just put it like that. Queen of Cups. What is this Queen of Cups? What is this Queen of Cups? Seven of Wands. Okay. Now you're defending yourself. Yeah, because I mean, it's almost like you try to give this a shot after shot after shot, and then now it's like, you know what? I have to completely like remove myself and get myself up and out of this. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting here. King of Cups and Death and your Magician. Okay, so you had a something with someone. Let's just put it like that. This is a very emotional reading. There's not a lot of finances yet, but we're only clarifying one card, so we'll kind of see. But now you've had to manifest, okay, because somebody ended something here. The Queen of Cups. Look how I'm look. Okay, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, and Death. All right, on the Queen of Cups. So somebody has ended something here with some whatever they wanted to do here. I almost just said a lot of things, but yeah, and that's left you like this. And the Phoenix. Remember, the Phoenix is going to come back out. Yeah. Because it's almost like everywhere you look emotionally, right? Inside that's everything looks ashy and dead, and you've kind of lost hope, right? And now you're starting to get your strength back, or if you haven't, you're going to be able to get up and start manifesting something else and defending yourself and get yourself out of burdens. Because defending yourself against whoever did this to you emotionally, yeah, has caused a lot of burdens and struggles for you, and it's made you this person, and this person is scary as hell. Look at that. I mean, not a lot of people are going to mess with that, right? Well, some people would, because some people are idiots. 4 wands. 4 wands for Pisces, please. 4 wands for Pisces, please. It's almost like whatever somebody did, they're going to try to come back and like apologize or something. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Yep. Did somebody get involved with an earth sign? Or are you the earth sign? I don't think so. Maybe you could have earth in your chart. But the Queen of Pentacles now. Okay. Yeah, look. Chariot and 9 of Pentacles. Now you are being left single because you had to move away from it. Yeah, you did. But you didn't move away confidently. Let's just put it like that. It's not like, well, I got all my shit together and I'm just going to go and do everything by myself. No, this was more than that, right? Because somehow you were kind of, if it at minimum, emotionally dependent on this person to kind of fill some kind of void in you. And that's what I'm getting here. This is why we have all this down here. Drowning in emotions, out in the cold, locked in your head. This, and you're trying to like manifest your way out of it the best way you know how, from a kind of a feeling like a feeling kind of broken inside. You're not, but well, you know what I'm saying, right? Emotionally, yeah. Okay, 4 wands. What is this 4 wands? The Page of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. Okay, so there was a lot more than just emotional stuff here. My eye is twitching or doing something. There could have been a lot more than just emotions here. This could have been, okay, I'll give you a scenario. Like somebody cheated on you, right? And then went around the whole town throwing your name in any gutter they could possibly think of, that you cheated and that this and all the things, right? Because that's what the 5 of Swords can actually look like. Yes, it can. And it might have been from this Queen of Pentacles, or somebody has Earth in their chart. It doesn't have to be. I'm just calling out the signs because some people like that, right? And now you're having to go someplace else with whatever finances you have left or whatever else to start something new. And that's what you've been manifesting. Maybe a new financial opportunity, right? But somebody, I think, is currently still running your name through the mud because they can't keep your name out of their mouth. Yeah, look, toxic. Yes, you're rising up from the toxic stuff. There's the Phoenix again. Yeah, this is the Devil. And look at this card. Look at that. Oh, that's a pretty cool card here. Okay. You're having to rise up from all the toxicity that you called your, dream come true. I hear that a lot. Magicians. Magician. Maybe you're manifesting with someone else. Good. Maybe you have some help. Maybe you're a kid or parents or sibling or whatever. Magician. Magician. What is this Magician for Pisces, please? What is this Magician for Pisces, please? And my energy just got lower. It's like somebody just took a deep breath. That was interesting. Magician. Even though I'm crazy excited about my biscuits. Queen of Wands. Let's not say anything yet. Magician. You could have fire in your chart, or somebody went and dealt with a fire sign, or somebody with fire in their chart, or they were married, or, I mean, this could be 1,000 things. Magician. Okay. So really what's going on here? 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Now we have the 4 of Swords now. Okay. So really what this has done is it's thrown you into a lot of healing, okay, which is good, right? Because most of the time, like I said, just healing is required, and it usually most people look at it kind of like a pain in the ass, but I look at it like classes, right? Because most of the time people are only dealing off traumas and everything else, and that's what they fly into, and then they are devastated when something ends, right? Because they thought they had this deep emotional connection, and you may have had, but if you pay attention to what you've always got and things like that, you can start getting good at recognizing patterns of things that you are comfortable with, or the things that you just used to, like neglect and everything else. I was walking in, this was years ago. I was walking into Kroger, and they had this display of cactuses, right? Like just little, I mean, all different kinds, right? And on the top of it, it said like $4.99 or $5.99, right? Because they were little. I mean, they'd be things. And it said, the first thing it said was thrives on neglect. And I was like, oh my God. That emotionally hit my heart. I was like, I took a picture of it and I put it on Facebook as a joke. But the whole time I'm going, wait a minute. I identify with that. Yeah. Because you spend your life chasing and trying to make everything better for everybody else emotionally and everything else. And then you see something else, a little succulent or cactus or whatever, and you're like, oh wow, we have a lot in common, right? Because I'm always chasing the wrong thing, looking for validation because that's what I'm used to, right? And I think that's what this can kind of be. And now you're kind of looking at yourself and everything else and trying to reframe what you thought you had into something else because somebody really did some shit here, and I think is still doing some shit here. Yeah. And now it's put you into a lot of healing, yeah, after this Queen of Wands, or you're becoming the Queen of Wands, very passionate, fiery, action taker and things like that. And that's what you're manifesting. It's like you're manifesting the guts to really stand up for yourself. Yeah, you are, because you've been in healing and you're doing the work. Yep. And now we have the Seven of Pentacles. And now what you're doing is you're waiting for what you've been manifesting to sprout, right? Seven of Pentacles is a lot of time like a patience card and things like this. But really what it is you're planting seeds towards, something that, that you actually want, like a new house, a new car, a new, mental reframing something mentally, so you don't have to walk everything through this again. And that is knowing yourself. That's how you win there. Yeah, look, now you want to take fast passion action and grow something else after all of this. Yeah. And it's been a lot. Okay. Yeah. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. The Emperor and the Three of Cups. Yeah. What you thought you had, your Emperor, your Empress, oh my God, she is amazing, right? Or he works so hard, he does all the things. Yeah. Well, they put your ass in a third party. And that's what's caused you to lock completely up. Because, like I said, you had a lot of emotionally invested in this, and probably finances and whatever else. I mean, you guys had a home and kid, whatever this is. Yeah. Page of Wands. Yeah. You've gone in and you've done the healing to be able to do this. The Queen of Wands starts, at the Page of Wands. I mean, you have to kind of, you have to graduate from one thing to continue the steps to go towards this. This is what, Eight of Swords. What is this? Eight of Swords. What is this Eight of Swords, please? What is this Eight of Swords, please? Eight of Swords. What is this Eight of Swords for Pisces, please? Thank you. You know the absolute truth now. Yes, you do. Now, a lot of times this right here, this Three of Cups, Eight of Swords, Emperor, you know what that kind of looks like sometimes? Well, it did. I mean, it couldn't have to be all of that, right? Or it could be something else, or it could be, you know what I mean? You're oring it to death, or what else happened and everything else. No, you know, and you don't like that, and I understand that, but you do know the absolute truth about something here. Yeah, you do. And if you don't, you have so much intuition that you can kind of feel your way through it. How many personal readings have I got where like I think I know what's going on, and I just stop them right there? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Now let's talk about it. Because too many people question it, right? Because they don't have enough evidence, or they don't have enough this or that, right? Okay, we're not doing, because you do know. Yeah, and it's taken a while for it to come in. Yeah, it has. It's the Three of Pentacles now. Yeah, somebody has worked with somebody else here and has left somebody else out. That's it. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles here. The Knight of Wands. here for a good time, not a long time, and that's what somebody did. What did you were you married to this person or were dating or whatever else, and they just took off in another direction, and you're just standing there, you know. I held the watermelon, right? It's kind of like that feeling, right? Where you're just standing there and you don't know what to do with yourself anymore because you thought you had something and you didn't because somebody else took off with their wand someplace else. Okay. Yeah, the sun. Okay. Was it a Leo? People, how they are capable of treating other people is just wild to me. Pisces, what is this? What is this? Five of Pentacles, please, for Pisces. The Five of Pentacles again. Don't believe me? Look. Five. See how little the font is? It is not just me, right? Five of Pentacles. You have been out in the cold, and I think that you're still kind of there. Yeah, and I think you're kind of. I'm kind of feeling like you're in the angry place, right? Because it's how could they do this to me? And then we had this, or you're in the more heart-centered place where you're feeling all the pain is coming in, the brunt of it's coming in, and it's making you feel more alone than ever, and more out in the cold than ever. And now you're like playing loops about what they're doing and everything else. Oh yeah, do all that. And that's what you're healing. Yeah, you're healing it because once you do heal it, it's going to be your justice when you do. Justice is right there. Yep. Because you did not deserve that. Okay, Pisces, you did not deserve that. No, you didn't. And I think that's what you might be questioning. And don't ever do that. Like you did something wrong or you didn't have whatever. I mean, I hear a lot of stuff. You didn't have dinner on time or whatever the hell else somebody's required from you. And they're probably emotionally unavailable anyway. And that's why you attracted them to begin with because you're such a nurturer and a healer that everybody kind of flocks to you. Yeah. Well, you're healing that because you need to be more discerning about who you give your energy to, right? Yeah. Because it's your justice. And you're, like I said, good. Give me another one of those Five of Pentacles, please. Give me another one of those Five of Pentacles, please. Yep. That's what I thought it was, but I don't see this one. What is this? Ooh, look at that. The Three of Wands again. Okay. Yeah. There's too many threes here to ignore it. All right. This was a tower for you. It was because you guys, you thought you had something maybe ironclad or something that was going. Of course, I mean you don't invest in something that you think is kind of iffy, but I don't think that you even kind of knew how to question what's iffy or not. I think you kind of just went with the flow and kind of just felt your way through it and tried to hope for the best, right? Well, that didn't work out here because somebody is out in the cold, completely. But here's the thing: they're the phoenix. You are the phoenix. You are going to rise up from this. Yes, you are because what somebody else does with their wand or whatever else, okay, doesn't have any bearing on your value. And a lot of people attach it to that, right? I wasn't good enough, right? And that's why he or she left. Okay. That's not what happened here. No. No. Somebody saw a new opportunity someplace else and handed your ass that right there. But here's the trick to this. You went through this, right? Or you're going through this currently. Whatever this is, okay? Okay. You're healing that. And we just talked about it, right? Understanding why you attract what you attract and why you get what you always get is required if you do not want to ever be in this situation again. Become more discerning, protect your heart a lot more, right? You know, I mean, I train horses a lot, right? And I always do a kind of a checklist on the horse before I usually just jump on them, right? And I have I went riding a couple weekends ago, I guess, around my birthday, and I got on a horse. I didn't want to. I wanted to do more groundwork with him, and I was running around the thing, and he just started bucking and going crazy, and I had to hold on to him. Yeah, but it wasn't. I knew better than to do that, right? That's the point of this. You know better when you start getting these red flags that come in and you start coloring them, or you make a dress out of the flags and start parading around with them. I mean, start checking yourself, checking you with what is acceptable to you, and call it quick. That way you save yourself time because it's the one thing they ain't making any more of. The moon, Eight of Cups. Yeah, look, emotionally walking away from what you thought you had. Four of Wands. Yeah, the stability, the pillow talk, the vacations that you guys went on. I don't know where I'm getting all this, but whatever. Okay, you're going to have to emotionally walk away, and that's part of the healing because, like I say all the time, everybody can get a truck and pack their shit and leave, right? But the gears are always still moving in your head, and that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to emotionally reconcile with yourself to be able to get better, right? Good. Moon. Because you've been all up in your head with this emotionally. Yeah. What is this moon for Pisces? Pisces. What is this moon for Pisces? Your card. Yeah, look at that. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords here. Yeah. You have been emotionally drowning. You probably look fine to your kids or your friends or your family or whatever else, but you're not. Or you weren't, whatever. She's been sitting still so long, locked in her head, that she's just become part of the tree. And that's the emotions. I'm smelling those biscuits. Give me just a second. Yeah, the Hermit. Perfect. Give me just a second. Not done yet. The whole house is starting to smell like I'm not. Oh, sitting still so long, locked in your head, right? But as long as you're not doing that from an angry place, you are going to be just fine, right? As long as you're doing it from a place of trying to heal and everything else and getting out of this, or somebody's in jail. I mean, this could be a few things, right? But I think this is you. I'm almost positive it is. You're locked in your head trying to figure out how to get out of it, right? Like part of the tree, handcuffed and tied up around all these swords and everything else. This is what you're kind of feeling like, right? Emotionally and mentally and everything else. Yeah. And the Hermit and the Star, you're going to have to dive deep, probably deeper than you ever have, to understand what your patterns are and why you even have them to begin with. That's what the Hermit is, to try to get yourself up out of this. Because right now I'm kind of looking like, you know the path that you want to walk on, but you don't have the emotional strength to do it. I get it. Moon. What is this moon for Pisces, please? What is this moon for Pisces, please? What is this moon for Pisces? Yep. 7 of Wands. Remember how we said we didn't want to tangle with this guy? Yeah. This is what you're going to have to turn into. To block your emotions and to block your heart. Not block it from yourself. I'm saying block it from anyone else right now during your healing. Okay. I always say, if you can, and you can, so don't give me that. Give yourself at least 6 months of just healing and trying to dig stuff up. It might go longer, it might go shorter. Mine took me years, so whatever, right? Yeah, I mean, you have to start defending and blocking yourself and your heart and your patterns. Okay. And to protect what you already know, which means listening to your intuition, like we just said. If there's a red flag or whatever color flag, and you're like, we can work with that. I don't have enough red accents in the house. You see what I'm saying? Right? We're not doing that anymore. No. You're blocking and you're listening to your intuition, and you're turning it all the way up. Stop listening to everybody else's opinions and whatever else. Defend yourself and your heart, okay? Because you can be protected and you can live a life that's doesn't have to deal with all of this third party bullshit here because somebody took you for granted. Because they did. Yeah. 10 of Swords. You went through the damn 10 of Swords. Yeah, you did. And death and all this, 5 of Swords and all that. Yeah. Somebody's really doing some shit here. Oh, yeah. Or did. Or still doing. Whatever. Yeah. This is betrayals. Financial, spell work. This can be a lot of things to kind of keep you stuck and locked and everything else. And rumors, lies, and slanders are a form of spell work. Doesn't have to be some old lady in the back of the cauldron. Does not have to be that. It can just be, speaking negatively about you and your life. Yeah, and what you're capable of. And you're the problem. And if you didn't act like this, I mean, I can hear it a lot, and I've lived a lot of it. Yeah, so I understand it. And this is what you've been up in your head, locked in, is having this 10 of Swords on loop in your head. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Is this an air sign or a water sign? I mean, we have air, water, fire. We have all of it. Earth. Yeah, we have all of them here. Okay. Give me another one that's moon, please, for Pisces. Give me another one that's moon here for Pisces, please. You might have to follow me over to Aquarius in the beginning just so you can see my biscuits. I think they're going to take a little bit longer than this video. Yeah, 2 of Swords. Look. Look at that. Ace of Wands now. Okay. The Phoenix. Remember the Phoenix? Okay. Remember? Rising up from the ashes, right? Even if you're not there yet, don't pressure yourself. You take as long as you need to. Okay. All right. Now, this is the 2 of Swords. Okay. You know what you need to do here. Yeah, you do. And you do it when you're ready. Like I said, don't let anybody ever pressure you or anything like that. You do it when you're ready. Okay. All right. Because this took a lot, and it probably still is taking a lot just to get through it. Betrayals and breakups are like grief, right? It's the stages of grief, right? And if you look at the stages of grief, I think there's 6 of them. you know, of course, it's anger and outrage, and then you go into the emotions, and then towards the end there, you go into acceptance and everything else. Now, this is the choice here, okay? You have to make the choice to go into healing mode. Like, get your scuba gear on, because you're going to need to dive pretty deep here to understand why you get what you always get, and this is what it is. Do you want to keep just going on Match.com or whatever else, and just because you're not meeting the right person, not meeting the right person? No, it's because you are attracting what you are. I'm not saying you're not a shithead. I'm just saying you're attracting what you know, right? And that isn't your fault, but it is your responsibility to go down here and heal this. Yeah. So you can have an emotional fulfilling relationship, because right here is a shit show. Oh yeah, it is. Well, let's get a Moonology card for you now. And I'll probably introduce my biscuits in the beginning of Aquarius. Oh, actually, what is on the bottom of the deck here? I want to know. The Ace of Wands and the Celestial Weaver. Okay, the Celestial Weaver is a lot like the Magician, right? You're manifesting in a new way of something that you've never had, and it's going to be scary when it shows up. Just so you know, because you are going to have it, but it's going to require some things to do it, right? Good. I think you know that, and it is not a race to acceptance. Okay, don't bury anger and everything else. Don't do that. Face it and understand. Okay. And how you know when you're healed is when you can look back on this Ten of Swords and everything else and say, you know what? That person, I pray for them, because what they were capable of and did to me, and I know this is going to sound nuts to you right now because I'm already hearing it. Yeah. It was all they were capable of, because all they know how to do is think what they want, and they're so low vibe and everything else that I pray for them, and they just, you know, they just need to go on and stay away from me. But I wish them well, whatever. Okay. Because I got a whole other thing going on. Well, this is the energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Good. Yeah. It's been gaining momentum because you're actually getting up and starting to manifest something else. Right. Not just another date. Don't do that. Because you're just gonna be here again in 2 years. Pisces. You have to understand why you attract what you do. Give me one for Pisces, please. Pisces. Give me one for Pisces, please. One for Pisces, please. Give me one for Pisces, please. Give me one for Pisces, please. Oh, maybe not. Just one for Pisces? Maybe so. Maybe. Maybe not. You just want to take a top card? Nope, there it is. A new romantic cycle begins. Nice, Pisces. Nice. New moon in Libra. Okay. Well, good, right? But just make sure you're healed, right? Otherwise, you're going to just keep going through this, right? Maybe you like gone through a breakup and everything else, and you're using other people as a void and as a distraction to keep you from going completely crazy emotionally. Yeah, that could be a thing. But just make sure that doesn't turn into like a habit, or you start moving in with these people or whatever else, right? Keep it casual, and do a lot of this work yourself so you can get better results. I believe in you, Pisces. You got this. See you next time.